Lions TV, this is your Lions on loan video. 6 Lions on loan, 2 of them currently out of action. Let's fire straight into it up in the SPL. Hayden Muller has a slight knock and did not feature in St Johnstone's 0-3 home defeat to lowly Livingston. However, they are expecting him to be fit and back in action this coming Saturday. We're heading just south of the border next, and Tyler Bury, as we know, again, a player that didn't play any part. He was on loan at Hartlepool, he was flying, he did his hamstring, he come back to Millwall for treatment, he's expected to be fit once again next month for Dave Challoner's side. And my God, they need him. They haven't been doing so good without him. So they'll be buzzing to get Tyler back, and I'll be excited to see if he can progress just as well as he did previously. Next up, we're dropping into the National League of sorts because, of course, this week was FA Cup week, the first round of the FA Cup. Was it the 4th qualifying round? It was one of the two. 2 lines in action. Let's start with Dan Moss at Yeovil. I tried to dig a little bit deeper this week as there was only, 4 players of 6 fit, and I did find highlights for Dover's game against Yeovil Town and for Yeovil's game against Weymouth. Is that a bit of a derby? There was a lot of Weymouth fans there. I know it's not miles away. I know that Yeovil's in Somerset, and I know that Weymouth's down near Portsmouth, so I don't think it's a million miles away. It seemed like a great atmosphere, and I'll be honest with you, this is no dig at our side. Yeovil looked like a really good side. They were quick, moving the ball, they were aggressive, they were dribbling the ball, players having the confidence to carry it, lots of pace, lots of overlapping, and they scored a really good first goal, a great bit of instinctive play from one of their players, sets up a good early goal. Weymouth did come back, however, and equalise in the game, which forces a replay. I thought replays have been scrapped, but not to be. I remember a game I played in away at Abingdon in the FA Cup, and I got a point for our side, which meant that's travelled all the way to Slade Green on a Tuesday night, which they wasn't happy about. They knocked us out in the replay. But back to Millwall matters. Yeovil, Dan Moss again doing Dan Moss things. Played 90 minutes in the game. I'll say in the highlights, he didn't feature heavily, but I think he was playing on the right side of a back three, and they got a goal, of course, but Weymouth come back, as I said, and there will be a replay in the week at Weymouth. Going all the way down south to the White Cliffs of Dover Athletic. Interestingly, by the way, I looked up their grounds called Lewisham Road, or it's in Lewisham Road. It's not in Lewisham Road, it's in Dover, as we know. And they played in the FA Cup against Yeovil Town. Again, these highlights were slightly better than the Yeovil ones. Sacked the Yeovil cameraman, because what they produced on YouTube was slightly blurry. This was a very clear angle we had. Maybe it was the bright blue skies of Dover that did it, but some good commentary, some good highlights that I saw from that. And Junior didn't really feature in them at all. I did watch it, and I was going to say one thing, then I thought, no, don't say that, because it just looks like you're burying him, but I'm going to say it now. I've started it. He looked like he got caught out of position a lot of times for me. If you look at the goal that they scored, he looks like he's venturing too far forward a few times, and they got him behind into sort of down the left-hand side. Of course, he's playing left wing-back. Other than that, he had 2 nice touches, passing the feet, and a decent cross into the box. Dover had to come from behind, of course, in this game, in a reverse of the Yeovil one. They had to come from behind to force a replay against Yeovil Town, which I've looked up, is in Gloucestershire. So good luck if you're a Dover fan travelling all the way to Gloucestershire on Tuesday night for the replay. Up next, we are going up 1 division to League 2, where there is 3 Lions on loan, but of course Tyler Bury injured, as we've already covered, leaves 2 Lions at the right end of the table. Alex Mitchell and Leyton Orient. Alex, once again, I think he's excelling there, if I'm honest, from reports I've seen and just the feeling I'm getting from their social media team. Left side of a back... why do I keep saying that? Right side of a back three and a clean sheet once again. However, and they seem to be having a little bit of a sticky patch, Leyton Orient. They drew 0-0 at home to Walsall, by the way. And again, for me moaning, for a lot of our fans moaning, look where we were 4 years ago. We was on par with teams like Walsall. They're now in League 2, along with the likes of Bradford, along with the likes of Southend, who are even worse off in non-league. So sometimes a little perspective maybe is needed. But getting back to this game, it was 0-0. And Leyton Orient are now 4 league games without a win. However, they've drawn 3 of those. But, they were second and then they've dropped to 7th. They will be looking to rediscover the goal touch. But if you're not playing well, not winning games, but you're only still drawing them, that isn't the end of the world. So Alex is doing his job at that end of the pitch and keeping the goals out. We need big Harry Smith to start firing and getting the O's back towards the promotion push. And finally, I've left him to last on purpose. Of course I have. It's Isaac Tanto Alafe, of course, as we know and I've covered a million times, he helped Sutton get promoted to the Football League for the first time in their history last season. He then came back to Millwall, did a bit of pre-season, got injured on the tour of Scotland, and that's come back for treatment. He is now, and we've all been waiting a little bit of bated breath because we're expecting big things from Tanto. He went back to Sutton, and they was doing quite well without him. They had a little bit of a rocky start, but they're on the surge now. I mean, they've won against Saturday. Of course, he scored the winner. If you don't know, I've done a little bit of a spoiler there, but they're 5 straight wins in all competitions. So he had to bide his time when he came back to Sutton. And he came off the bench a couple of times, set up a goal last week in their 4-3 win against whoever it was, I can't remember. But last week, I didn't cover this because I only do the Lions on Loan once a week. He started his first start of the season away at Pompey in the Football League trophy, and he scored one of the 2 goals that night. And on Saturday, away at Crawley, he scored the winner. 2 games, 2 starts, 2 goals for Isaac Tanto Alafe. I've watched the goal. I was hoping it was going to be an absolute blockbuster, and it wasn't. It was an absolute shithouse goal, but he can only score and convert what's put on a plate for him. Ball into the box. Crawley keeper goes out to pick it up. A defender steps in front of him and does a fucking awful Sunday League swipe. Ball goes miles in the air. Tanto comes through a crowd and just heads it in. He had to show desire. He had to show instinct, knowing where the goal was. Lots of bodies everywhere. And he heads the winner for Sutton. So, that is your lot for this Lions on Loan. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to check out the preview later on today for Sheffield United away tomorrow night. I will be streaming that one tomorrow night. During the day, I'm going to watch the 23s at home to Swansea. I'm interviewing Etienne Vivia for Lions Lounge on Wednesday. Then, of course, there'll be a preview Thursday, score predictions Thursday for Stoke Saturday. I've got to try and fit Anton Rogan in this week at some point, and Alex Ray, before going to watch the 23s again on Friday away at Charlton. That'll probably be at Dartford. And then Saturday, back we go down the Den. Lost my breath talking about it. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Thumbs up, friend. Come on, you Lions.